Amigos, nos acabamos de colar aquí al camerino del señor David Moore. ¡Wow! David, such a pleasure to have you here. We are so excited. I'm a big fan. I've been following you. I mean, your YouTube channel and everything. I love your style, your choreography. You're awesome. Yeah. And I don't know, tell me, I think this is your first time in Mexico, am I right?
Yes, this is my first time in Mexico. I've been traveling around the world overseas for almost the last 8 years, but I've never been in Mexico just for some reason, not of personal choice. I've always wanted to come, so I'm very excited that the Pump Up the Jam convention asked me to come out, and as soon as I heard it was Mexico, I was like, yes, I've never been there. I want to go. Let's do it.
Go.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's great, because I mean, we need this kind of talent, you know, to come and we very often see like the same dancers come over and over again, who are great, of course, but we need like some new, exactly, and variety of styles. I mean, you have such a peculiar style in your dancing, and we love it. Tell me, how did you feel the vibe in the event, the level of the attendees, everything?
Of course. Actually, I was a little bit scared going in since I've never been here before. Yeah. And I saw like an opening number that they performed, and some of the dancers performed, and they were really like pretty good. And so like at that point, I went back to the dressing room and I was like just getting excited, like, okay, they are good here, yeah. And what I really liked about it is not everybody was on the same level, but everybody was as hungry as everybody else. So they were all excited to be here, and I would teach an 8 count, and they'd be like, "Woo, yeah, let's do it!" And that's, as a teacher, that's all I can ask for. Like, of course, we're all at different places, some beginner, some intermediate, some advanced. But as long as you have like the heart and the passion to dance, that's all a teacher wants. So, man, I was actually blown away by the end. I called out a few select groups at the end, 3 people at a time, and just was able to watch them dance and be inspired by them and be inspired by their culture and what they bring to the table, and what they do with my choreography was just surprisingly amazing. Yeah.
I think that's one of the most exciting things of building a choreography, to see other people perform it.
Yes,
you know,
sure.
I mean, you love it, you dance it like a god, but I mean, exactly, you see the others, and each one of them put their own style on it, and that's awesome. Yeah, and in the very minute we entered the place, we saw the level of the kids. As you say, there are many different levels, but we were like, whoa, they are good. Yeah, and you can see their faces while they're dancing, and it's like amazing. I love that. And tell us a little bit about yourself. What can we expect of David Moore for 2017? What projects you're working on?
Okay, yeah. Actually, I just signed a contract to choreograph for Cirque du Soleil. It's a big show. Yeah. So thank you so much. Yeah, at first I was just going to be like a kind of an assistant, and then I ended up sending my reel, and they wanted a little bit of the hoverboard dancing that I've been doing. So I ended up getting like a full contract to be the choreographer for the entire show. So I'm really excited about that. And then Trolls, the movie Trolls just came out in America, and maybe here too, yeah. And I'm one of the troll dancers. So yeah, so the main troll group, there's a really tall, like giraffe-looking troll and when he dances, this is actually me dancing, and they write it out. Yeah. And then as far as like music industry, I'm gonna be doing some stuff with Pharrell coming up, and possibly Becky G. So I'm really excited about those 2 projects, but really focusing on Cirque right now because it's such a huge undertaking. Yeah, we're spending almost 2 or 3 months of rehearsals and kind of getting the show right. I'm doing like 12 different numbers, so we're really excited. Yes. And every time I've seen a Cirque du Soleil show, it's mind-blowing, and it's like a choreographer's dream to be able to have all this production and lighting and props and the costumes, and you just add your movement to it, and it's like everything comes to life so beautifully. So that's probably in my entire life the job I'm most excited about, for sure. Yeah, amazing. For sure.
Well, congratulations, really. Thank you for your time, and just give a little piece of advice, message, positive message, whatever, to all the dancers, the beginners especially, dancers around the world.
Yeah, I would say just trust yourself. It's the most important thing to do. If you go into a class and you're already doubting yourself, and you're already like, I've seen this choreographer's videos and they look really hard, or I don't know if I can do this certain move when you learn it. You have an hour, sometimes an hour and a half. Even if you don't get it in that hour and a half, you can go home. When I first started taking class, I would take class for an hour, and then I would go home in my living room for 4 hours, the next day 2 hours, and then I would go back, take the class one more time, and be perfect at it, right? So it's just it's all in your mind. If you tell yourself, I can do this, and trust yourself, and don't be thinking of other things, just block everything out and just be in the moment and be on the dance floor, you'll be good to go.
Thank you for that advice. Yeah, guys, try not to sabotage yourselves.
Exactly, yes. It's all mental. Don't sabotage.
Yeah, don't make ideas.
Yes.
Don't make it up.
Yeah.
So, well, thank you very, very much. We are so honored to have you here and to have this time to talk to you privately and everything. So we hope to see you here more often.
I'd love to come back.
After Cirque du Soleil and everything.
Yes, for sure.
Because you won't have the time next year, but we hope to see you here
Great, yeah.
like very, very often.
Thank you.
And well, that's it, guys. Say bye to David Moore and follow us till next time.
Yeah.